All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our friends from SeaWorld are here with some exotic animals. Hi, Jen.
Hi.
How are you?
I am great.
I have a theory, I believe this is a true theory, that everything in Australia is trying to kill you animal-wise. These are what, kookaburras?
These are kookaburras, yes, and they are found in Australia. They are the largest of the terrestrial kingfishers, believe it or not.
Okay.
They're kingfishers that are found basically all over the world. If there's not an ice cap and really cold, you're going to find kingfishers.
Oh, okay.
And one in particular, just to let you know about, is the Micronesian kingfisher that is found in Guam, is actually extinct in Guam. But at SeaWorld San Diego, we actually have a pair that is breeding right now.
That's
so
cool.
Part of conservation and what we do is to try to, help animals that are in the wild, but explore and inspire people by doing fun things like meeting a kookaburra up close.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can get, because what are these guys known for as a laughing kookaburra?
They like make the really loud, crazy
Right.
noise.
So let's see if we can get them to.
Yeah.
Fun, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing, That is cool. All right.
Very cool, yes. So obviously these are wonderful kookaburras. We're going to go ahead and let them go off and laugh over here,
Yeah,
right?
let them do their thing. Just put them in the SAP booth. They'll be fine up there.
Exactly.
They'll be fine up there. What's next?
And next we'll get my finger off of there. There we go. So right here we have. Well, you tell me. What do you think this is?
It's the ball from Dragon Ball Z.
Well, kind of. That right there is his head. This is a three-banded armadillo.
Is it really?
Yes. So armadillos are found in South America. And what's really interesting about armadillos, everyone thinks that when you think of an armadillo, this is what they do. They roll up into a ball like this, and they have this nice armor on them. They're like an armored ball here. But this is the only species of over 30 species of armadillos that actually can roll into a ball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not all of them can do it. It's really this species. And all the other species of armadillos, when they have this armored along the backs of them, but what it is to help protect them is they dig down, so only that is showing.
Yeah,
but for these
we
guys,
call them Texas speed bumps where I'm from.
the nine bandits, yes, yeah. People in Texas definitely know about these guys. But when they are then on the ground here, let's see, once he knows that, everything is cool, then he's going to kind of unball there and kind of dig around, and they're going to eat different types of insects and a variety of animals. But one of the species of armadillos that has a lot of conservation things going on with it is the giant armadillo.
Okay.
And they can weigh close to over 50 pounds. They're
really
huge. Yes.
It's like the size of a Yugo. I mean, that's huge.
And those actually animals are great for the ecosystem because the giant armadillo has the ability to, their burrows that they make, because they're burrowing in the ground, it helps all the other species that might need protection because they might be breeding in there because of what they're leaving behind when they're digging like that.
And I'm guessing they also naturally aerate the ground and everything. Everybody's got a purpose,
Everybody
right?
has a purpose. We're all connected. And that's what we want to explore and have people realize when they come to SeaWorld, is to learn about that and how we're all connected with these animals. We all want to be inspired to protect them and help them.
We need everything. We're a puzzle.
Yes.
And without the proper piece, you can't put the puzzle together.
Exactly.
That is the coolest. His little ears are amazing.
Yes, and they have very good sense of smell. These guys can actually, when they're digging around in the under the dirt, they can smell several feet down without having to dig yet, looking for their food that they need.
Now, the little hairs that are sticking down, are they sensitive?
Well, yes, it does help them to feel. I mean, they can feel with it as well. But what's cool is that because they are a mammal, that is what, let's put him back into his ball there. You can kind of see how those underneath there, there he goes. Underneath it's all nice and fleshy meat. So that is that's why they go into this ball, is so that they have the ability to protect themselves. Because animals, I mean, they're on that, ecosystem of, predator-prey. And so that by this ball, it protects their skin and everything when they're in there.
I wear my fleshy meat on the outside. That's right. Well, you got more animals for us?
Yes, we'll have more animals coming throughout the evening. And so, yeah. But other things that we want to talk about is the fact that at SeaWorld this time, we want people to, when you're coming down to SeaWorld, all the education programs that we have as well, that that kids get a chance to come up close and personal and meet animals when they're coming on sleepovers.
And
you
get to see something like that. No,
that's
so cool. Okay, stick around.
Yes.
We want to see some more. Thank you very much for coming up. We appreciate it. That is just the coolest thing. His ears were amazing.
Right? You're guaranteed to roll the strike if you use that in your building.
That's true. That's true.
That is so cool. Thank you so much, Coach. Check back with you a little bit later on for more animals.